a new era for Ferrari? Let's dive into the leaked details surrounding Hamilton's test drives and the strategy Ferrari has crafted to bring him back to the top. Ferrari's approach to integrating Hamilton into their team is methodical, ensuring the right arrangements are in place for him to transition smoothly during the 2025 season. While most of the public focus is on the drivers, Ferrari is also working diligently to get Hamilton familiar with their equipment and car. The team's first major step in preparing Hamilton before the season kicks off involves 3 private test sessions scheduled for January. The historic Fiorano circuit will serve as the first test location. Known as sacred ground for F1 testing, the Fiorano circuit's unique layout is ideal for Hamilton to get accustomed to Ferrari's setup. For this initial test, the performance of the car is secondary as the goal is for Hamilton to adjust to the feel and ergonomics of the car. The testing schedule has yet to be finalized, as Ferrari is still deciding which chassis to use: the 2022 F175 or the 2023 SF23. The main objective remains the same: gently easing Hamilton into Ferrari. Ferrari is dedicated to ensuring every driver at the team has optimal conditions, and they are taking weather into account as well. With the cold winter temperatures potentially making testing uncomfortable, Ferrari has a backup plan to test at the Mugello or Imola circuits, both of which are close to Fiorano. These tracks provide ideal locations for testing in varying weather conditions, allowing Hamilton to face different challenges early on. Education has always been a pillar of society, providing individuals with the knowledge and skills needed to succeed. Ferrari's strategy reflects this principle, as they're focused on helping Hamilton not only adapt to their car, but also learn the nuances that will make him a better driver for the team. By holding 2 independent tests for Hamilton, Ferrari has shown their commitment to making him the championship contender they believe he can be. This effort goes beyond simply testing the car. Ferrari is confident that Hamilton is the key to dethroning Verstappen and bringing Ferrari back to the top. Hamilton versus Leclerc, a brewing rivalry. The arrival of Hamilton at Ferrari has already begun to shift the team dynamics, particularly concerning his relationship with Charles Leclerc. The 2 drivers are set to form a formidable partnership, but it's clear that Hamilton's presence will likely redefine how Ferrari operates internally and externally. F1 commentator and designer Gary Anderson fears Hamilton's transfer to Ferrari could disrupt the team's comfort zone, which was cultivated during Carlos Sainz's tenure, where the relationship between Sainz and Leclerc was relatively harmonious. Hamilton's competitive edge, however, will raise the stakes much higher. As a 7-time world champion, Hamilton carries the same prestige that Sainz did, and it's expected that Ferrari will prioritize Hamilton, at least at the start of the 2025 season. This could lead to tension, especially for Leclerc, who has had a roller coaster career and now faces the possibility of being overshadowed. Reports regarding Hamilton's contract with Ferrari indicate a multi-year deal exceeding a staggering $400 million, which is significantly higher than Leclerc's current salary. This salary disparity could create tension between the 2 drivers, not only regarding their differing goals, but also their contrasting working styles. While both are highly skilled, they possess very different personalities and approaches, which could lead to friction. Leclerc is known for being calm and thoughtful, often fine-tuning the car's setup and performing under pressure. Hamilton, however, brings a different level of intensity and leadership, shaped by his years at the top. This tension could come to a head on the track, with Leclerc potentially having to prove his worth as Ferrari's #1 driver under Hamilton's shadow. The Monaco Grand Prix could be a pivotal moment for the team, with Leclerc's strong record on his home circuit giving him a slight advantage over Hamilton. Monaco is a track that demands precision, with tight corners and heavy traffic, and Leclerc's experience there could give him the edge. However, Hamilton's calmness under pressure and his vast experience could still give him the upper hand, especially in a race where both will be battling for team leadership. The dynamic between them could shape the race, and how Ferrari manages this internal competition will be crucial to maintaining harmony within the team. Ferrari must manage the rivalry carefully. The team needs to ensure that the competition remains healthy and does not become too intense, which would jeopardize the unity required to mount a successful challenge to Red Bull's dominance in 2025. How Ferrari handles the dynamic between Hamilton and Leclerc will be a key factor in whether they can make a serious title push. With the world watching closely, Ferrari's handling of the situation will be crucial. Hamilton is set to drive a Ferrari for the first time and will also need to adapt to the new FIA regulations that allow smaller teams to test their cars. This change for the 2025 season means Ferrari will have to adjust their test strategy to maximize Hamilton's limited runtime. The FIA has placed a strict cap of 1,000 kilometers per driver for preliminary tests. The primary goal is to ensure that teams use their testing sessions for driver preparation and race setup, rather than for technology development. This will place more pressure on Hamilton to make every lap count as he familiarizes himself with the car's systems, balance, and performance characteristics. These new regulations came after Red Bull faced scrutiny for allegedly misusing test sessions in 2024. As a result, the FIA implemented stricter rules for 2025, which will impact Hamilton's test schedule. For Hamilton, this means the 2 private trials scheduled by Ferrari will be of immense importance. The tests at Fiorano and Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya will be pivotal, but Ferrari must ensure that every lap Hamilton completes is meaningful. With only 1,000 kilometers of testing allowed, Ferrari engineers need to gather the technical data necessary to integrate Hamilton into the team seamlessly. There can be no wasted laps, as every moment on the track will focus on helping Hamilton adapt to Ferrari's car. The testing period will also include performance testing under different conditions, which can be influenced by the new regulations. Ferrari will not have the luxury of using this time for broader mechanical adjustments, but will need to focus on helping Hamilton understand the car's behavior, fine-tune his driving style, and push the car to its limits. This presents added pressure for both Hamilton and Ferrari. Every test must be purposeful to avoid falling behind other teams, such as Red Bull, who are pushing the envelope with their development. How Ferrari manages this challenge and prepares Hamilton for a championship battle will be crucial. Despite all the challenges, Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur remains confident. Having shared a long-standing relationship with Leclerc from their time together at Sauber, Vasseur believes that Hamilton and Leclerc could be the perfect pairing to help Ferrari in their 2025 title bid. Vasseur is optimistic because he believes Ferrari showed their potential in 2024, improving as the season progressed. With the right adjustments, he is confident that Ferrari can challenge Red Bull for supremacy in 2025. With 2 elite drivers like Hamilton and Leclerc, Ferrari has the potential to harness the energy needed to succeed and turn it into a winning formula. Vasseur also emphasizes Hamilton's immense value in terms of his experience and knowledge. Hamilton's years of championship-winning expertise will benefit Ferrari in ways beyond just performance. However, Vasseur acknowledges that managing the dynamics between the 2 drivers won't be without its challenges. His primary task will be to foster an environment where both drivers have equal opportunities to win the championship. The success of the team will depend on balancing the rivalry and ensuring it doesn't disrupt Ferrari's overall objectives. As Hamilton prepares to test his Ferrari next month, all eyes will be on the Scuderia. The world will be watching to see if Hamilton can return Ferrari to the top or if the pressure will be too much. Can Ferrari successfully balance both Hamilton and Leclerc at the same time? Is this the year Ferrari will clinch their first title in over 2 decades? Share your thoughts in the comments below.